Done. Okay, okay. So you please continue.
Okay, so one or two challenges I have when I first came was food, that is food and talking to people. That is food and talking to people. Okay. You know, Indians speak English too, but we have the accent, the diction is a bit different from Africans. So most times when people are talking to me, I don't hear quickly because of the accent. But now I'm okay. I can hear people clearly now. So over time, over 2-3 months, I was able to overcome the challenge of the different way of speaking. You understand?
Yes, yes.
Then feeding, because when I came, I paid at the mess for feeding.
Okay.
But I always miss my food. Sometimes I eat once in a day because when I go there and I don't understand the food, I will not eat. So when I came, I really lost weight.
Oh, so sad.
Because I was not used, but I always eat rice. Rice and chapati. Those are the two things I really understand. Because we also have rice in Africa, and the chapati is being made from wheat. We also have wheat in Africa. So, but every other food I don't really understand. So I don't always eat. And when I was coming from Nigeria, the foodstuffs I'm supposed to come with, at the airport they remove so many of them. So I had no choice than to be eating rice. So for 3 months, here I was eating only rice.
Okay, thank you, brother. So the difficulties is one is food difficulties. So now you do self-study. Another one is language. Difficult to understand. These are the major problems that you face. But you know, culturally India is diverse. Yes, this is South India. I am from Manipur, which is Northeast India. Okay. Have you ever been to Northeast India? No. Okay.
Since I came, I've not been going out because I'm always in the lab. You know, as a chemist.
I know.
It requires you being in the lab, monitoring. In fact, sometimes I come back 1 a.m. because 12 midnight, because you have to work, monitor the reactions, see what is happening. So you stay in the lab all the time. Then after some time, my professor was telling my colleagues in the lab that they should take me around so that I can know the environment. But now it's pandemic, so I don't know anyone.
Maybe later on when you completed your PhD.
Okay.
As a professor, sometime maybe you can come as a visiting professor, something like that.
Oh yes, I love India.
See, my point is,
I always like to come back.
You are in South India,
okay,
and here mostly you see the South Indian, this tradition food, everything. Have you been to Delhi and North India?
No. Okay. No, when I was coming, my
flight.
I landed in Delhi. Then I was there for about 15 hours before moving to Chennai. So I know Chennai and Delhi by just visual display, but I didn't move around.
No problem. No. My point is, India, of course, Africa is a big continent. But what I mean is, India is also subcontinent. So North India, South India, you will find. But what I mean is, India is also subcontinent. So North India, South India, you will find different cultural, practices.
Okay.
That is why we say unity in diversity. And our brothers who is helping us, he's Kumar, brother Kumar, right? He's from Bihar. He is also eastern part of India, but I am from the extreme eastern part of, I'm from Manipur. So, in the west is Gujarat, Mumbai, like that. So what I mean is, India is diverse in terms of cultural practice and all. So you are coming from Nigeria. So what are the culture apart from food and the language? Any cultural things that you think is some strange thing you come across here, very different, which you have never seen before?
Oh, okay. I think so. The way people celebrate their festivals.
Oh, festival, yeah.
Like in Africa, in Nigeria, we don't celebrate our festivals in our school. Yeah, because when I came, I said they were celebrating a festival. Maybe New Year, fruit festival, something.
Okay.
And the whole department was involved. They brought sugar cane. So not that they were doing it at a designated place. They were doing it right inside the department. Yes. And I saw that every department was doing it. So I think that's the only thing different. In Nigeria and Africa, a day like that, maybe an holiday, you can do it with your family, but not within the academic institution.
No, I will tell you something like this. See, actually, each state, see, you are, this is in Pondicherry, this is a union territory. If you go to Tamil Nadu, Tamil Nadu is one of the biggest states in South India. So they have their own, as you said, but they celebrate Onam, they celebrate Pongal Onam in Kerala, I think. So like that, each state and Bihar also.
Yes, that's the name of the
festival.
They
will do in their own village or in their main city, town, they will do that. But why we do here is because students, they difficult to go home and come in between, just for short. So just remembering those things, they just observe here in remembrance of those festivals. So now,
okay, I enjoyed it. I joined them.
Okay,
dance together and.
Okay, then apart from to make it, apart from festival, language, and food, any other differences? What are some of the things you come across? This is something good culture of India. Have you ever come across or bad?
I think. No, I just love the environment.
Okay. Then
the people are respectful and they are friendly.
Okay. Thank you so much. Then, if you, as an internal student, if you are asked to evaluate the strength and the weakness of India, how would you evaluate? So that people, after you, somebody may be coming from Nigeria or from Africa or from other countries. So, whoever see this video, also if I upload in the Facebook or somewhere, they will also be able to learn something. So, in your opinion, these are the strengths of India, these are the weakness of India. Just free and frank conversation.
Okay, I think one of the great strengths of India that I've noticed in the last 6 months, 7 months, is number one, electricity.
Oh, I see. Okay, thank you.
You see, our greatest problem in Africa is electricity. And that has really hampered development. For example, one of the facilities I'm using here is NMR, nuclear magnetic resonance, to check the structure of the compound you synthesize. Equipment like that, we might not be, we can't operate equipment like that in Nigeria because there's no constant electricity. You know, the equipment is very costly. A 500 megahertz NMR may be as costly as 200 million naira in Nigeria. Or I don't know, maybe, how do I call it here now? Maybe 2 crore or something or thereabouts. And to operate such a facility, you need non-stop electricity. So I think strength of India, because since I came, I have noticed uninterrupted power supply. And when there is continuous power supply, industry will develop. People will, people will achieve things. You can, but when there's no electricity, what will you do? And health will improve, because now you can relax, you can put on the AC, there is electricity to help you generate water. Because most times when there's no electricity, we don't even have water supply. So another strength of India is water is available.
Water is available. Okay.
Since I came, I didn't buy water to drink.
Oh, yes. We have.
But in Nigeria, you can't live without buying water, drinking water.
So why here also some students are buying it. Where do you get drinking water?
Well, maybe because I'm in the hostel. We have a fig tree water, drinking water filter up there. So you just go there and take and drink. So I wish my country can put things like that in our hostels too.
So this is something you see good thing in India. Now there may be, I think time is so short, so maybe we can have some other time talking. But coming to the weakness, just free and frank discussion. Okay, what do you think that this area, as an internet student, how do you know that India should improve in the university, college, or India as a whole? This is the area we are a little bit weak. So weaknesses, which need improvement in your opinion?
Okay, thank you. Do one other strength that I saw here, which is not in my country, is that I even saw that your library sometimes is open on Saturdays. Though in my country too, the libraries are open on Saturdays. But I observed here that students don't go to the library as much as we do in Africa. Maybe because you have electricity to check everything on your phone all the time, or internet. And the size of your library is smaller compared to our own.
It is library small.
My country, the library is like that, 10 times bigger than this. So I think students should be encouraged to make use of the library, because sometimes you might be thinking you are reading on your phone, but before you know it, you are distracted. Maybe an information pop up. But if you are in the library, you know you are here for a particular time. Then the second thing I noticed is that when I went down to the School of Humanities,
okay.
I observed that some departments have very few students. Well, I don't know, maybe, I don't know. Unlike, in Nigeria, where I came from, we are very many. So every department is jam-packed. In fact, you see some students unable to get admission, not because they didn't pass well, but because there's no space in the department. But here, I see that so many departments still have a lot of space to take more students. So it's...
you feel that? Okay. Maybe since you came straight to Pondicherry University, and this is what I can say, that this is one of the youngest university in India.
Okay.
So, just developing. Okay. So maybe if you go to some other like JNU in Delhi, Hindu Banaras University, in UP, right?
Yeah.
Hyderabad University,
IIT, IISR, Bangalore,
IIT Bangalore, like that.
Mumbai.
Maybe you may come back again and explore a little more.
Okay, well, when I have opportunity, I would like to. People have told me about all other bigger universities, which, if I have opportunity, I would like to.
Right. So thank you so much. Maybe there may be some more thing also, but maybe some other time. Now, before we end our conversation, I would also like to share something about, little more about, what is that, your country and yourself. What do you miss most? You have come from Nigeria.
Okay.
You must be missing something, but what is the most that you miss most? Missing?
Well, of course, I miss my family. I told you I'm married, and I have two.
Oh, you are married?
Yes, and I have 2 daughters.
Oh, really? Oh, I thought you were a young boy.
Small daughters. So I'm really missing them. I'm missing my wife. I'm missing my daughters. My
Oh,
beautiful
the
daughters.
first time when I met you, I thought that you were just a master student. As a young boy, I was thinking, but you are doing PhD and also married with two kids.
Yes.
That's interesting, yeah.
So,
Don't worry, Phoenix will be back home very soon. And family will be meeting him very soon.
in May, I pray.
Yes, so we pray that Phoenix complete his works here, everything, and then reach safely. Okay, then just one or two and we will wind up. The biggest differences between your country and India, university-wise, college-wise, or cultural, or way of life, or anything, the biggest differences, India and Nigeria, or Africa and India,
Population, area, density.
anything.
Oh, yes. Of course, India is far bigger than my country.
Okay.
But you know, geographically, I think India is bigger. But in terms of population, school population,
Okay.
Nigerian universities, they don't even have enough space to take their students. Like you see about 1.5 million students applying for admission yearly, while only maybe 1/3 gets the admission. So there's not really space.
Okay.
But here, I think Asian universities or Indian universities are well ahead in that area, because I could see that you even have enough space to take your students. So you have extra space, and I've seen a lot of beautiful courses like health science, and
Okay.
I've seen some courses here, very applicable sciences
Okay.
that are not in my university. So these are some of the things I'm going to talk to my professors about when I
Thank you
get
so
back.
much. Now, what is the general perception of the Africans or Nigerians about India? Because some they may be seeing in the TV, some may be reading in the books, some may be, but you are already here. So how people, there is the general perception that India must be like this, like this, like this. So when you come here, you find the same India, or it is a different India before coming here and after coming? And how, not only you, but how your friends, your family, others also think about India? What is their perception?
Okay, one of the beautiful things of my overall perception of Indians is that when you are here, you feel very safe, even though you are from a different part of the world. You feel very, very safe. Because sometimes while coming from the lab at midnight, I'm not afraid. Because I see people, friendly people everywhere.
But my question is, see, suppose
there is better security.
Okay, better security. But before that, see, many people think that there are so many snacks in India, like that, without coming to India, no?
Yeah.
So India must be like this, like this. So how people perception, how do they think about India?
Okay. Well, just as you just rightly mentioned, I also used to think I'm going to see a lot of snakes when I came.
Oh, you were also thinking?
Yeah, we watch on the, the best way to actually see you or your culture is through the movies we watch in Africa. So even before
what
I
kind
came,
of movie you are? Indian movie?
Indian movies.
What movies?
We like the, Bachan and all those other Mehed and Ziwa. We watch a lot of African movies.
Maybe Bollywood, huh?
Yeah.
Hindi movie.
Yeah.
Okay.
And sometimes we look at the technology. We check online for Indian technology.
Okay.
So, but I can tell everyone that this place has a better security. Like when I came,
Okay.
you go to the bank and there is no security door.
Oh,
And
check.
yes, but in
your
our
country?
country there's security.
Oh.
So I think this place is
Also.
is safer. Because and there was a day I left my phone somewhere. After 1 hour, I was able to find it.
Oh, thank God.
So it's like people don't steal here,
Ah.
but maybe because it's a university environment. But I think people. I think the overall perception is that people care for one another in a better way. People try to, like during this pandemic, you see people asking you, have you eaten? You even see friends giving you sometimes rice, beans. You know, you see somebody is going to buy fruit. He bought 2, he's giving you 1. So I think generally people are caring. And the issue of snakes and other things, well, since I came, I've not seen any snakes.
Okay,
So,
thank you. Time is up, but what would you advise others? I mean, your future. I mean, those students who would like to come to India. Whether you will recommend them or not to go to India for study. What will be your comment?
Very
advice to them.
Yes, I would like to recommend that since there's electricity all the time, so you have everything to gain when you come here. So until Africa puts electricity first, there can be technological advancements. So I encourage every African who would love to come here that they will not be disappointed.
Okay, finally but not the least, thank you so much for giving me this time, so that I think whatever you said will be very useful for those who can see in the social media if I am able to upload it. Because this is mainly based on the education, right? Social, culture and all these things. So finally but not the least, would you like to, do you have any comment on this COVID-19 pandemic?
Well, we never planned for it, but it has come. So, number one, everybody should, I'm a Christian.
Okay.
So everybody, this is the time to move closer to God.
Okay, number one.
And pray for his guidance and safety.
Very good.
Because sometimes you may want to go to where you will be infected, and God will just do something to divert your direction away from that path. So I want to encourage everyone to be closer to God at this time and pray all the time. Then secondly, we should always, you can see that we maintain distance.
Hold it.
So there is this, we should maintain distance. Like, I want to thank God I've been here, it's over 3 months, going to 3 months of lockdown now. And so the government is doing their best, but people should also, like you can see, we maintain distance from the cameraman to the interviewer. Then we make sure that the environment is clean, no touching, because when you touch one another, and this is at this time now, people should avoid playing together. Though it's good to interact with one another, but anything that will make you to touch someone for now should be avoided. Then breathing. when people are too close to each other, if an infected person's breath, the other person may inhale it unknowingly. So people should just stay safe, stay clean, and then vitamin D is very important to fight against this COVID-19. Sometimes I just stay under the sun for 40 minutes, 1 hour. So during this time, especially elderly people above 40 years old, should please exercise their body daily, at least 30 minutes under the sun, because it will help their body to generate enough vitamin that can also assist in immunity.
Very good.
And in addition to that, I know foodstuffs are costly now, but people should eat balanced diets, fruits, vegetables. All those things that will boost immunity. Stay under the sun to get enough vitamin D. Exercise your body daily so that your body organs will have enough, because now this lockdown has led to so many people's deaths because they sit down, they are not exercising their body.
Correct.
So exercise your body, eat balanced diets, and stay under the sun daily for 30 minutes for vitamin D.
So thank you so much. Thank you, David, for your time, for your willingness to spend some time with us.
Thank you, sir.
And we would love to see you again in India, even in the future also.
Yes, I would love to come back. After my program, by God's grace, I would like to, my wife, my daughters, I would like them to come and see the beautiful India, especially the ocean view and your beautiful cities.
Yes.
I would love them to come.
So, thank you, friends. Thank you for watching.
Thank you.